Hi sir, I'm Pasindu Weerakoon. My student registration number is MS21910968 and this is my project demonstration, and I have created a mobile application using React Native technology that is called Book. The Book application is work for both iOS and Android because of that the React Native technology, and this application work for both offline and online scenarios, but some functionalities are required um, online access actually. So first I would like to tell you that as a database I'm using firebase database, and to log in the application I'm using the firebase authentication mechanism, and here is my application. So the first view, the login screen, you can see like this, and username, password and login button is here, and you can sign up and forget password buttons are displayed in here. Actually when you click on this sign up button, and it will display you something like this, and here you can put your name, mobile number, username, password, and then you can register as a new user. So I already created a user account to the firebase by using this, and if I explain you the code little bit about that the registration screen. So here's the view, so you can see that the I have used React hooks in here, and also um, this is the view actually, this view, and when I move to the so I'll tell you this actually. So in the once you click on the register button, actually it will share these params, email, password, name and mobile params to the uh, this this auth provider screen. Actually in auth provider screen you can see that register function is there, and email, password, username and phone number is there, and once you click on that, actually this method will be fired, and create user with email address and password will be fired, and it will create a user in here actually. Then you can move to this section, and this is the login screen, and in login screen actually this is the view, and the same as register screen. In the auth provider screen you can see that the login function, login with email and password function, actually it's already provided by the firebase, and then you can put your username here. I will put my username W.M.P.P at gmail.com, and then I'll put my password as 123456. All are set. Now I'm try to log into the system. Once you click on this button, it will fire this section, and and then you can log into the system um, by using your username and password without having uh, internet. You cannot log into the system because all these data will be uh, fetching from the database once you log into the system. So this is the home screen, and when you comes to here, you can see that welcome Pasindu, actually your username will be displayed here, and the search section is there, and in here actually you can see some kind of tab view, and here you can see the navigation rover hamburger icon, and here once you click on this, it will be asked to sign out from the V. So I don't want to sign out now, so I will explain this tab section. Actually in this tab section you can see the shelf, books, articles and read. Actually in the shelf, all these data coming from actually this real-time database. I have the categories. Inside the categories actually you can see that shelf, books, articles and read data available. So all these data used to view these tabs, and all these data in the list also coming from this firebase database. Inside this resources section you can see a lot of data, so all these data used to actually all these data used to view this list. Actually in the self section you can see both articles and books, and book section you can see some books. Actually in this section you can see only the books, and the next section you can see some articles, and read section you can see the reading books are available to you. Actually once you click on this item, it will be displayed another view, and this view is something like additional details will be appeared here. So you can see the image of the book here, and the title, and the ratings, and who's the author and published date, and some additional details about this book. And in the bottom of the screen you can see both these buttons, download and the add favorite button. When you click on this add favorite button, what will be happen? Actually it will create a favorite list for you. Actually after that you can use that view to check what are the favorites items that you have, and when you click on this favorite section you will see that I have removed the previous favorites from this table, from this firebase database actually. So once you click on this you can see it will be adding real time, it will be adding here. So I'll click on this. You can see that there's two tables will be appeared, favorites and recent activities. Actually once you click on that favorite add favorite button, the icon has been changed to the yellow. And meantime you can download this book. Actually I don't have access to this book, this data set I have I found from the internet, so I couldn't able to find this book. I have added some kind of sample book for that, so you can see that it will be downloading here. And yeah, the sample book has been downloaded to you. Now you can click on this PDF and read it. And the next part is now you need to check where your favorite list. So you can go to the home screen, and here you can see the favorites. Once you navigate to that, you can see that the book has been added to here. The next I would like actually the same thing has been here also. I have added this previously, so I'll remove that something from here to show you that the articles are also working as the same. Here now you can pull down this list view, and it will refresh. You can see that this has been disappeared, and in here also it has been now the transparent. And when you click on this, it will again make as yellow, and this has been updated to the true. And this has been updated as yellow. And when you move here to the favorites, so you can see that the item has been added here. And the favorites, you can see that there are two items, this one and the article 1, the Susmita Ray. So you can see that this one is here, and this one is here, Dan Brown. And there is something called profile. So once you go there, actually you can see that recent activities you have done. Add this book to favorites and machine learning algorithms articles to favorites. It has been done at 5:07 and 5:10. Time will be also displaying here. And this is your favorite this is your profile section, and you have been added 2 favorites, and you have download 2 items. And in here actually you can see that your profile data, my name will be displayed, my phone number, and email, and the location where I'm living. And this is my profile. So you can update all this data by clicking on this. And assume if I want to add something like MS21910968, my registration number here, it will also be appear to here, because I have used some react hooks functions, the user state functions for this, and it will be update something like that. And the meantime you can change your profile. In here it will access your gallery, and when you click on that, it will be adding here. And also you can click on this recent activities. It will be displaying some kind of alert box, and this alert box has the activity and the date. You can see the time here. And that's about it. And as I mentioned earlier, all these functions are not all the functions, but most of the functions are working without having an internet. I will show you that also once you turn off your internet. So you can have access to the all these views, but you cannot perform these options because these are required uh, internet. And also you can go to the profile section without having internet, and the meantime you can access the favorite list, but you can't perform task because you don't have internet. If you have internet, you can perform some task. Otherwise you have all these list and view access. um, and that's about the functionalities. And once you click on this sign out button, you will be sign out from the system. Once you click on this OK, it will be loading login again. And I think now you have a clear idea about this project. And here I will show you the database. And this is my firebase database. Categories, favorites, and recent activities, resources, and user data. There are these fields are available. And the authentication done by using the authentication, firebase authentication section, as I previously mentioned. So if you want, you can disable your account and delete your account and those kind of things. You have access. And let's move to the second part of this presentation. Actually it is asking demonstrate the offline access and explain by going through the code bases how offline access work. Actually I have explained the offline access in my demonstration. If you want, I can show you it again because I don't have a internet right now. You can't perform these task without having it, but otherwise you have all the entire application access without having those task performance, because you need to it's required some internet to perform those tasks. Otherwise you have all the access to the application, because actually to handle these offline access I am using relam database. So I can show you that in my package.json I have include this package to here. It's using the 10.9.1 and once user log into the system, all the data will be fetched by using these methods. Actually I will show you those methods. These get data, category data will be getting, and resource data will be getting here. And yeah, all these data getting from here. So in this view I need only categories and resources. So once those data will be fetched from the firebase database, I will set all the data to the these use states methods actually. So these are React hooks functions, these are already defined by the React. So and I have added all this data to here. And the meantime, when you are downloading resources, your firebase data relam database will be created here. And then these fields will be generated, and then all these data will be added once all the data fetched from the firebase database. And after that I'm adding all this data to the this resource, set resource hooks, and using that resource hooks, actually I can show you. I will load all this data to this flat list. Actually this flat list is something like something is this actually. Then when you move to that card view section, you can see this card. Actually this card is a single item of this, so it has it has image view and the title and author name and amount and this rating and this icon. So I will show you all these things here. So you can see this is the card, this one. You can see the here actually you can see the title. You can see the title, and here you can see the heart shape icon and the author name and price display value and the rating and image image is here. So all these data coming from that view, actually home screen, using these properties. Actually this card view and these are shared by shared as props to this view. And here I am requesting resource number and index, and I am providing resource means that item list and number and index and navigation. Yeah, in here actually I'm getting resources, number, index and navigation, and after that I'm using that resources to load these data, because in here actually in the flat list I have set that offline data to here, and using that I'm using to render items, and here item has been passed to these resources, and once you move to the here it will be available to this view. And so I'll show you another one. Assume this one. So in the favorite list also you can see that I have created this table. It has some kind of column favorites, and these are the fields, and once you got all the data from the Firebase database, all this data will be added to the realm database. And then I have set that this one, all these data to this favorite db method, react hooks, and it is here. And now I can access all this data to this. I can share all this data to flat list by using this favorite db, and once you move there, inside these favorites actually all this data coming from the realm database. Actually I have passed these things, and then to the flat list items I have added that items. When you move to the flat list item, you can see that item has been requested here as a parameter, and all these items are used to create this view. Sorry, this one, create this view. So in here you can see that image is there, and getting it from item.image, and author details, and the title is here, and you can see these are the fields that I am using here to get the data: title, author and image. And when you go here, actually you can see title, image, or the other details are not required. I'm not showing there, but if I want, I can show all this data here, there also. So that's how offline function works. I'm using real-time database to handle these offline functions, but I cannot perform these download and uh, add favorites actions, because all these actions are used online facility. Actually, if I want, I can use that the favorite button action as offline, but in this case I'm not use that because I don't have that sync option available for this application. uh, if I want, I can handle that also. Still I don't have that sync option available here. So the next one is something like explain how native camera action works. So I'll show you that, as I previously showed you, that in the profile section, once you click on this, it will be using your gallery, um, and actually in here you cannot have access to your gallery because I'm using my mobile, my emulator. If I'm using my mobile, so I can uh, use some, I can access my image gallery, but in this section it won't show the images because it's emulator. So I will show you that how I did actually. So first I just want to tell you that for this development I used that React Native image picker. So in this you can see that camera launch camera action and the launch image library actions are there. So you can use all these methods to access your camera, take and according to this, actually launch camera to take photo or video, and launch gallery to pick image or video. So this is the library. So I will show you that library in here. Actually I'm using React Native image picker. So this is the one, React Native image picker. So I'll move to the profile screen. So how I done it in here actually. So you can see first I have import that React Native image picker here, and you have two access. You can access all these methods: launch camera action and launch image library action. And then actually once user click on this icon, it will be working. Actually this one, it will be use this method. So I choose file option, and then actually you can see that I'm using launch image library action to here. If you want, you can use launch camera action also. So then actually you have your options. These options are available for this. And the response is something like, once you click on the image, it will be adding as a response to here. So then but the user cancel this one, it I have put some kind of logs here. So if something some error occurs, so it will be displaying something like this. And if all are good, so then it will be set your image path. Image path means the image path, the selected image path to this React hook. Actually set resource path. Set resource path is something like React hook, and it's already have some kind of the image. Actually this user.photo, that the photo has been fetched from the firebase database, and it has been set to here. And then user then once you change it, it will be this will be removed, and adding the new one, and you can access it by using resource path. So I have set it to the here image dot resource URI as a resource path. Then this path is providing as a React hook, and it will be appearing to this, and then user can save and share all this data to the database. So that's how it done. And the next one is explain the reusable components that you have made and how it's integrated. What are the input props used that component. I think I already show those things, but I will explain those things again. So in here actually you can see that my folder structure. So yeah, assets are something called assets, all the assets I'm using for this project, and the components are the custom components that I need to explain here. And constant are something like my colors, and those kind of constants are there. And views is all these views means the main views actually: detail screen, the favorite screen, home screen, login screen, and the profile screen, and register. And here you can see all the navigation has been done by using these navigators. And app stack, you can see the app stack, and auth provider is to fetch all the authentication data and the register user to the firebase database, and sign out function is there. And auth stack is your login screen and registration screen. Navigation drawer is here, and the index is it's providing some kind of routes to the application. And routes I have defined that app stack and auth stack according to the when you use a login. If user login is success, then it will be moved to the app stack. Otherwise it will be success, then it will be moved to the app stack. Otherwise it will be load auth stack. That means if user is invalid, it will be providing that auth stack login screen again. So what I just want to tell you that the custom components that I have made. So these are the custom components: alert dialog, background, and card, error modals, and favorites dialog, and favorite list item, loader modal, and the timeline views. So I'll explain actually to display some pop-ups. I'm not using that the same alert dialog. I have created some kind of custom modals for that, because React Native, they already provide some kind of modal views. So using that I can create my custom modals. So I'll show you something like that. So if I turn on my file, and then okay, I'll click on the favorite button here. Now you can see this view. Actually it is something like this. This is the modal view. Actually if I show you that the detail screen, once user click on that favorite icon, yeah, here it will fire this method. Actually this method is something like this. Okay, and the meantime these props types, these React hooks are working. These React hooks to show these pop-up and show success pop-up and the show error pop-up. So I will show you that show success pop-up, and the same pop-up will be displaying as two different types. So this is the pop-up when user put something like success in display mode, uh, then it will be showing with this green color image. So assume if he put if he or she put something like in here, so you can see that success, then it will be show like this. So if not, it will be appeared as red. So I will show you that the then already it's added to the favorites, then it will be show. Okay, sorry, you already added this to favorite and change the icon here from, you can see this one as here. If it is success, then it will be green, and if it is not success, that means you already added the favorite to the item, then it will be displaying red, and the material icon name is cancelled. So yeah, those are the custom components. And also I have some custom components also there. So you can see that the error modal is here. So you can see that error modal is displaying. So if something errors occurred, then it will be displaying here, and alert dialog is also there. So if you want, you can put some title and message there, then it will be showing put title and message inside your alert dialog. And background, actually this is a custom component but not a reusable one. Actually, if you want, you can reuse these things, because you know, actually I have reused these things, I guess, because for this login section, I will show you that this part, the book and this part has been created by using that custom component, that means reusable custom components. And the same thing I'm using for the register screen, because when you move to the register screen, you can see that same thing. The only changes here is something like the text. Actually it is providing this, and the background is, so when you move to the background, you can see that book png, this is the book png, and the all the background is same for both login and register screens. And that's about it. And I have some other custom components and reusable components are there. All these things are reusable and custom components, because in here card we've actually the flat list, I have added these data to the flat list, and this is the view. If I want, I can reuse this one to the another view, and all these things are reusable. And the last thing, again, I just want to show you that how that props has been shared. So yeah, I will take that detail screen. Actually, these are the props, these are the properties that I have been shared to that favorite dialog. So when you actually can see that display mode is success, and message, and visibility, and display mode, display message, visibility, dismiss alert, and those kind of props are shared to the favorite dialog. And when you click on this, you can see that all these things are getting as these parameters: display mode, display message, visibility, and display alert. Actually the both the views need to same name. Actually this should be same for the other views also, because otherwise it won't be appeared here. Actually details screen, actually display mode, if you are putting display mode here, it should be same to this. Otherwise if you put display mode 1 here and display mode there, then it won't be showing something like you need. So you have to be careful about that. Both these things need to be same when you are sharing data between your screens as props. And I just want to I can show you something like something different from this. Actually the favorite I have already showed that in this section. Actually in the render items, I'm getting all this data from here as items, and I'm passing all these items to this favorite list items. So then actually as props, you can see that when it comes to here, actually you need to put the same item here, otherwise it won't be appear. So if you put item 1 here and item there, then it won't be appear. You cannot find these things there. That's how I shared all these props, actually all these data in between views. And next I would like to move to the next part, the explain the constraint design principle used in this application. And before that I just need to show you that all the permissions, actually all the permissions I'm requesting are here, and you can see all the permissions, actually internet, camera, and read external storage, write external storage. Actually this write external storage is only work for the below versions of Android, actually 11. Actually that means the latest Android version. Actually you need to have this manage external storage permission, because otherwise you can't access the write external storage kind of permissions, and download with a notification, and all these permissions are used to do this task. And yeah, that's, and here you can see all the libraries are there. And then I will move to the next part, something like the design approach. So actually this application is implemented on functions, designing methods, and modular manner. As you can see in this project, as an example, there are various modules with different functionalities and sub functionalities. All the components are pre-planned and interconnected to build a perfect and smooth user experience, actually. And next I would like to talk about that design principles that I have used for this application. Actually first one is navigation should be simple, actually. So when you are developing mobile application, it will be something like tricky, so you need to provide some kind of easy navigations to the users, because otherwise users cannot navigate through the system. So for that, actually you can use some kind of tab views, so you can navigate all these tabs in by using this, and easily handle all these data. And meantime I'm using this Hamburg icon and navigation drawer, but I don't think it's a best practice. But I have some additional functionalities to use, so that's the reason why I'm using these are not very important functionalities, but if user needs to use this, then he or she can click on this Hamburg icon and use these functionalities. And Also, if I move to the some screen, and you can see all these buttons margin actually aligned to the bottom. So that's why actually, when you are using a mobile device, you have some kind of your thumb is uh, there is a working pattern. So then users can easily access all these buttons without having trouble. So that's why I put all these buttons aligned to bottom. And users can easily navigation through the entire application by using these uh, navigation arrows. And yeah, that's about the navigation. And next I would like to talk about that the colors. As you know, when you are using mobile application, you don't need to use a lot of colors to the application, because when it is colorful application, it might be some kind of trouble to the user. Some users may like it, some users may not like for those colors. Then actually what you have to do is you need to identify proper uh, design for your application, because you have to think about the application. And for this application I have used some kind of green and white. Mostly it's white, because this application based on the this application is developed for the students. So, and also if you need to read a book, you should have a proper mindset to read the book. So if I add some kind of red, blue, those kind of colors for this application, then it will be some kind of uh, it will change your mind actually. So when you have something like that, so actually I saw some previous researchers about this. And as example, you can see that the word is a very good example for that. They have a lot of white background. Because of that, the people who are using word, actually they are using, sometimes they might use it for the entire day. So uh, if you have at some kind of colors for the words, then it might be some kind of it might increase the stress level of that users because of that those colors. So same concept is appeared to here. Then I have used white here, because sometimes your mindset is not prepared for the read a book. Then it will be some kind of uh, negative thing for your life. Sometimes you might need to read a book, but you don't have mindset. So that's the reason why I choose this white color and this green color, because those colors are not very dark colors. They are very light, and they feel very good to the users. That's the reason why I use these colors. I think that's about it. And the entire application is designed by using those colors. And some kind of gray color is also you can see for this application. And that's all about the questions and the answers. And I think you have a lot of understanding about this application. So and if you want to know something else, you can reach me through my email. So I have put it there. So yeah, that's all about it. Thank you very much. I'm Pasindu Weerakoon. My student registration number is MS21910968. Thank you very much.